hard to read. You know what I'm saying?
Also getting everything set up for you guys. Gonna talk some health real quick. No, I got a bad hair day today. Get my man Phil in the camera. Y'all always see me.
You show me on the camera?
Okay. Get you host today on camera. All right, Omaha versus Blood. At the Boss Studios, we got my man Phil Rooney and Little Rooney. This morning. We got him on camera right there. So, sometimes we gotta, make sure we develop a conduits of opportunity for the next generation. The best ways is to expose them to those opportunities. How you doing today, bro, Phil?
I'm doing pretty well. We're looking at a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, it's nice, ain't it? Is it gonna rain? I think I heard it's gonna rain.
I think a lot of people would like it to rain. We have the College World Series in town, so don't we usually have a storm during that at some point? Seems like that is almost mandatory. So it does look like it could rain at some point. It's hot and humid out there. That much I can tell you for sure.
Right.
So I don't know if we're getting any rain anytime soon. I know I look at parts of my yard. I could definitely use it.
Yeah, I guess it's time of the season.
It is.
Are you going to any games this weekend?
Probably not this weekend, but I expect I might catch one or two before we're done.
Yeah, I'll probably go check out a game this weekend.
Yeah, it's always a little less of a hassle if you go when some of the teams have been sorted out, shall we say?
Yeah, what that does it's packed in Omaha. Omaha is on the national scale again. Everybody know about Omaha, man. Even Peyton Manning, he couldn't win the Super Bowl without saying Omaha. You know what I mean? So
he couldn't, did he? That was when he first won his Super Bowl there.
Yeah, and we are part of history, y'all. Man,
yep, the National Collegiate Baseball Championships are here, and I understand that we're hosting first and second round of the NCAA basketball tournament in the spring.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's coming in. We have a local team that has a good chance to be in the tournament. They won't let them play at home. The NCAA won't, but right. I do expect them to be back in the tournament.
Yep, Creighton should be back.
Seen them ranked as high as 5 in some of the way too early preseason rankings.
Oh, really? 5? Yeah. What do you got?
Between 5 and 15.
We got a couple of those starters that came back from the NBA draft.
3 starters back who had the potential to leave, and I think they have some good folks to plug in the openings that were left behind. Good luck to those guys who moved on. I hope they find great success in their new positions. That'd be at Gonzaga and Kansas State. They gave us some great years. It's
a new era of sports. From high school sports, they can transfer just like this, just like college. Man, I wish we had those same privileges back in our days.
Yeah, well, it's great that the young men have an opportunity, young men and women, because we also know there's a local softball transfer of prominence. And it's good that the young people get the opportunities to succeed, I think.
Yeah, without doubt.
It may drive some of the older sports fans crazy, but I'm glad that the young people are getting the opportunities.
Yeah, without doubt. So how we doing as far as health-wise in our area?
Oh, I've got lots of things to talk about today. Let's get this one out of the way. COVID, very few new cases, but it's something we're going to continue to monitor for a while. We are not getting the daily hospital reports as we did for a year and a half or so there. But even last weekend, there were about 30 people hospitalized who had COVID-19. So there are new cases every day and lots of people testing at home, but it is certainly not having the impact on our lives it did at one point.
Good.
We'll find out later on if there will be a new formula to cover for the fall. We'll find, we'll continue to find out. There have been reports from some credible major news sources that there is a new strain in China. China is not as concerned about it as they were before. And everybody, we do have we've had vaccines that have been successful. That is going to help us fight off if there is a wave that comes in. People also have some immunity from having exposure to it. So that means if there is another wave of something new, it is unlikely to be anything like we had to deal with before. So that is something to monitor, but it certainly is not something to get overly excited about. Now, I do want to point out that the Douglas County Health Department will be in the Juneteenth parade tomorrow. That is starts at 24th and Lake at 10 a.m. It's expected to last a couple of hours. It's a wonderful community event. So the Douglas County Health Department is excited to be part of that. Air quality. You may have heard a lot about air quality lately, and it getting into the area of the level of unhealthy for sensitive groups. We probably will not be seeing that today. We are looking at an improvement in air quality today and into the weekend. Something we got to monitor, keep an eye on because
Yeah.
of those massive wildfires to the north of us in Canada, and which way the wind blows can make a big
They've been burning
can make
for
a big difference. But we did
weeks
get into
now.
we did get into unhealthy for sensitive groups. Yesterday it was because of ozone. It's ground level ozone, not the ozone layer that protects us. Ground level ozone that was starting to get a little high, and for people who have heart and lung issues, people who have basically lung issue, asthma, older people and younger folks who do not have their system as fully developed, those are the folks who are of most to be concerned about that.
Right.
We should be in pretty good shape the next couple of days. Just if it's monitor the conditions, go to douglascountyhealth.com. There's a menu on the left-hand side of our home page. It says air quality. Click on that. Go to the map. It'll tell you where we are and what we expect to be happening with the air quality during the course of the day.
And outside our window at the Boss Studio, we have we got a monitor that surveys the air.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, right outside our window. If it's
What
green,
does it say?
Let me see what it is today. Today is what color is it? Right now it's green. It's green.
Green.
Right
That
now.
means good air quality. So should not be anything too difficult for anyone to deal with. But those things can change, and they do change during the course of the day.
Yes, they do. They
As you
do.
get people moving around, more vehicles on the streets, the temperature heats up, the air quality can change. So just be aware of it.
But I
If
doubt
that's you're somebody that might be impacted by that. Mosquitoes. I know you always like to ask about the bugs. We have no reports of West Nile virus here. We have had one round of trapping, and we are trapping mosquitoes. We have not yet found any mosquitoes or pools with West Nile virus. And as I like to point out, working in public health, I may go back to the office. We'll find a report from the lab, and that could all change.
All right, right.
So, we're always just one lab report away from our next little bit of excitement, shall we call it. But mosquitoes, if you're going to be out, the mosquitoes that cause West Nile are most active around dusk or dawn. So wear long sleeve shirts, long-legged pants, and wear some repellent.
Right.
Feel free to spray some repellent that has DEET in it. Also, standing water around your house. Haven't had a lot of rain, so there may not be a lot of standing water, but bird baths, dog bowls, old tires if you have one around, even a little dip in the yard. Any place that can have standing water, mosquitoes can breed there. So you want to make sure you get rid of the standing water. Don't give mosquitoes a chance to breed and attack you and bite you. Mosquitoes feed on the birds that bring in the virus, and then they feed on people. That's how it gets passed along. So the Three Rivers Health District, which is Saunders, Dodge, and Washington counties just around us, they have already had one case of West Nile virus. So it's not far away. And
Right.
usually we don't see a case until probably late July or August, but it may, every year is different. So that's why we start monitoring them when we do.
Well, cool. Well, make sure that you guys protect yourself this weekend. I know a lot of people are going to be out this weekend. There's a lot of outdoors festivities. So, guys, take precautions as you guys hang out this weekend.
Heat's also something to take concern. On an annual basis, everybody worries about getting frostbite. They worry about getting freezing to death or whatever, but it is heat that is annually the biggest weather killer in nature's biggest weather killer. So of course, there will be a year when there may be a tornado that hits the wrong place and kills it. But on an annual basis, heat is the biggest killer. So make sure that if you're out and about at any sort of activities, make sure you stay hydrated, and water is the best way to hydrate yourself. alcohol does raise your body temperature. Usually, alcohol is not helpful in keeping you hydrated as much as some people might like to think that. So
Yeah.
water is
actually
the best way to
dehydrates
hydrate.
you. Actually, alcohol dehydrates you.
Yeah, it does. It does serve as a diuretic. It can make you. Yeah, you can. So it's a very good point. It does not keep you hydrated. Water does, and water is also relatively affordable as drinks go.
Yeah.
Often free in many places.
Yeah, often free.
My
Not Gatorade. We're talking about water, y'all. Not Powerade. None of these, aids. They have a lot of, a lot of sugar in them.
Yeah, there is sugar free. Good to get if you're going to use one of those things.
Mm.
Also, let's point out June is Men's Health Month. More to say about this later, but guys, don't be shy about going up. Annual checkup could be something that saves your life and help you move towards a happier, healthier life. And I know guys are notorious. I'll just tough my way through it. Oh, I don't need to do that. It really is a good idea to do it. So please consider getting a checkup this month if you haven't already had this year.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the gym, some exercise, and think about eating healthy. Don't just think about it. Please start eating healthy. Portions are really important. What you put in your all makes a big difference.
Yeah, it does make a difference. I intermittent fast a day, so I usually eat only once or twice a day.
I'm getting into that too, and it as the weight comes off, it's very easy. Especially in our culture, we're constantly being sold something or drink something that may not be good for us.
Right.
And I enjoy eating out, but it seems like I'm more frequently nowadays bringing something home. I do eat out.
Right.
So the portions are a very important lesson to learn.
Yeah, I doubt so. It takes time to get weight on you. It's going to take time to get weight off you. I don't usually eat breakfast in the mornings. On the weekends, I usually just drink water until about noon. And some fasting at nighttime, at least 12 hours, almost every day, sometimes 15. And so that's where I've been to make my weight. And it's a lot easier when you go outside. I really don't exercise. All I do is just go sit in the steam room. I do a couple push-ups, a few sit-ups, and I leave. That's mainly it for me.
I think everybody's different. So I do not get to the gym as much as I can. I try to move around more at work than I have. And it's one of the things I want to focus on in the months to come is getting to the gym. Because it really does make a difference in how I feel and how the weight loss goes and all that. But it isn't always easy to work it in. But
yeah, you got to take time. And then also, when you improve your physical health, it also helps your mental health. Physical exercise is one of the best ways to get rid of stress.
It gets rid of stress, and it also really, excuse me.
Hey, kids gonna be kids.
Kids are going to be kids. Yeah, it also really helps me have a clear head in the morning, I think.
Right. Yeah.
It really helps. And always my feeling, this helps me get jump started. So that's not a bad thing.
Right. Without a doubt.
One more thing to talk about, and we'll be able to talk about it again before we get to it. But HIV Test Day, National HIV Test Day. Getting HIV is not the death sentence it once was. There are treatments and lots of good ways to prevent you from getting it and spreading it. If you haven't, people can live a normal life if they find out early enough that they have HIV. So National HIV Test Day is going to be on the 27th of this month. We'll be testing from, I believe it's 11 to 7 at the Walgreens, 61st and Northwest Radial Highway. Free testing and lots of good advice from our HIV counselors. This is going to be it's a major event, and know your status. That's the big thing. So you don't spread the disease with your loved ones, and you can get the medication to be able to live a good long life.
Without a doubt. So stay proactive on your health. Stay proactive on your health. No one can take care of you but you.
Yeah, you got to. It's not a spectator sport. So there are just a few things there from the Douglas County Health Department. Hope everybody has a great holiday weekend. And like I said, we will be while you were checking the weather or something. Douglas County Health Department will be in the Juneteenth parade tomorrow. So that starts right over here at 24th and Lake.
Yeah, without a doubt. We're looking forward to it. I got to do a lot of promotions tomorrow. We're having our Father Day concert coming up this Sunday in Vogue. Melissa Morgan will be serenading the father. So enjoy Father Day this weekend. Father Phil, what does Father Day mean to you? You're a father, grandfather. What does this weekend mean to you? You actually have your grandson with you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to put into words, but it's the most wonderful and it's the most wonderful and one of the most challenging experiences you'll have in your life, but it is certainly worth the time.
Yeah.
It is really worth the time, and fathers are important. Children, especially young boys, something I try to be. It's not by far not the easiest thing in the world you will ever do.
About consistency, and it's also we have to lean on our elders, y'all. They have a little more, a little more knowledge and just light. So that's why it's important that we take time out and benefit from the experiences of our elders. That's mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers. So there's no better hood than parenthood. There's no better hood than parenthood.
That's good phrase, yes.
Omaha the Bird. Anything else, Phil, before we get out of here?
No, I think we've got it all covered there. But yeah, kind of air. Make sure you hydrate and enjoy the weekend.
We're gonna take a break, y'all. We'll be right back with you. We're gonna give away some tickets this morning. Again, we have a weekend full of activities. Juneteenth is this weekend. Like Phil said, the parade starts tomorrow about 10 a.m. here on North 24th Street. I think it starts in Lake, going all the way to Sprague, going north. So come get you a seat. Come out and enjoy the parade. And they got some activities in regard to Juneteenth celebration at 24th Street over at Malcolm X. They have a host of activities this weekend. So come on and enjoy Christmas memories. Anything else, Brother Phil, get out of here?
I think we're good. Have a great holiday weekend. Happy healthy weekend, everyone.
Yes. False with us.
I'm very rare, real is rare. You ain't gonna never come again. Somebody like me, nobody is genuine, as sincere as me. You ain't gotta lie to me about nothing. You know what I'm saying? For real. I know you out here doing you. I don't bother to ask cause you ain't about to tell the truth. I ain't about to address the elephant in the room. You ain't about to confess and I ain't finna assume. Ooh, remember when you broke the news and told me you was sleeping with another dude? Expecting me to act like everything was cool, but that was something I wasn't willing to do. Ooh, now look at what I'm going through. I used to feel like I had everything to prove, but now I feel like I ain't got nothing to lose. It's life or death and I don't know what I'ma choose. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, I got the blues. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes you leave me so confused. Losing my mind, I tend to lose a couple screws. I wanna cry, but when I cry, you get amused. Cause you like to feed off my misery. You don't know how much you mean to me. But you act like you don't remember me. You can't wipe me out of your memory. I'm unforgettable. Can't forget me. Tattoo in that brain, I promise you. I guarantee. Everything we done been through, you wanna forgive me? For real? All these difficult situations, trials and tribulations, on top of losing my patience, make it hard to have relations. Honestly, don't see nobody meeting my expectations. Gotta ride alone if I plan on meeting my destination. Thought I could make it work, but it was my imagination. Telling me your love was real, it was just a hallucination. I suffer from retardation, adding you to the equation. Cause I was really, maybe it was imitation. Went to jail on probation and got a 3-year vacation. I gotta go to duration from having a conversation. I think it's crazy you let them people intimidate you. And now it's to the point I wanna call and say I hate you. Cause you got me in jail for something you know I ain't do. Calling your phone is something I know I can't do. If the tables turn, girl, this pain will probably break you. I can't expect you to understand and I can't make you. Cause you like to feed off my misery. You don't know how much you mean to me. But you act like you don't remember me. When you can't can't wipe me out of your memory. I'm unforgettable.
SAVANAH, that's my name, Savannah. 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 I'm 6 years old, yes I am. I go to the park with my friends. I like to PLAY, 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 PLAY. 'Cause it's summertime. SAVANAH, that's my name, Savannah. 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 I'm a sister named Summer. I'm in Cali for the summer. I love my mama. I'm at the beach with Miss Amanda. Yes, I am. SUNOUT. SUNOUT. SAVANAH, that's my name, Savannah. SAVANAH, that's my name, Savannah. SAVANAH, that's my name, Savannah. SAVANAH, that's my name, Savannah.
World famous shit. This shit number one DJ. This shit up. And it goes like. Shout out to my DJ. We about to run the streets like a relay. All about my days like I'm breathing. Back coming in like C-Bay. Oh, we know just how to get it all. You gotta open playing, you know I get it all. The block I make it summer song. If it ain't about money, then I won't get involved. Look, make a call, he gon' get it all. Like I said, but we send it all. Yeah, I'm hot, no ethanol. Put a bag on the head, that's a problem solved. Ever get about a hater? No, not at all. Ever trust a truck? No, not at all. Get it smooth, lit, winning, got it all. Never ever been a worker, always been a boss. Ride my dolo, trying to find a way to get some mojo. Oh, think I found mojo. Not going broke. True. Got these little haters mad. Why? 'Cause I'm really in my bag. Right. Invest and make it double bag. Twice. Young living that ass life. Shout out to my DJ. We about to run the streets like a relay. All about my D's like I'm green. Hey, just coming in like it's eBay. Oh, and we know this how you gotta deal with playing. You know I get it all. Hit the block and make it summer song. If it ain't about money, then I won't get involved. It's that AAA hitter. My rolling like a skate figure. Right now you look like a steak dinner. Better leave before we take you off that plate hitter. Oh, you don't wanna go there. Look around, ain't no goofies in here nowhere. Ooh. Look, shout out to my DJ. Couple shows hit the road on the freeway. Oh, They showing love like it's V-Day. Every day is lit like it's my B-Day. You know I had to do this thing the G-Way. Cause they gon' wanna hear this song on replay. Shout out to my DJ. We about to run the streets like a relay. All about my cheese like I'm Green Bay. Packages coming in like it's eBay. Oh, and we know just how to get it all. You gotta deal with plan, you know I get it all. Hit the block and make it something soft.